Okay, so today we're going to be using a progressive muscle relaxation technique that I find really helps, and a lot of my clients find really helps to release the stress from the body and from the muscles. What you're going to need for this is to find a quiet room where you're not going to be disturbed, no one's going to come in and start trying to talk to you or generally be in a knobhead. Somewhere where you can actually relax. Throughout the exercise, you're going to need to either be sat down or laid down. So if you've got a yoga mat or a carpet, or you could probably do it on your bed, actually, don't need to be too fancy. What we're going to be doing throughout is you're going to be tightening each individual muscle for about 5 seconds, and you're going to focus on how the muscle feels when it's tight. And then as we go through, you're going to start to focus on how they feel when they're relaxed. You're then going to be relaxing the muscle for 10 to 15 seconds, and then that's when you start to feel for the looseness of each individual muscle group. So it'll start to feel quite good. So throughout the exercise, I want you to take note of how it feels when it's tight, and then how it feels when it's actually loosened off. Okay? Don't overthink it, but have a little think about it. Take stock of how you're feeling when you start versus when you're finished. So, if you get into position, go on, get into position. Okay. Let your body be quite limp. And how we're going to start it off is by taking 3 big deep breaths through the stomach. So if you even put your hand on there so you can be even more dialed into what's going on. Breathing in and feeling the stomach expanding, and then exhaling all the way out. Another good technique with this is having your hand on, feel it fill up, and then push your hand into your abdomen to help to release all the air. So once you've done that 3 times, okay, so that's the breathing done. Let's go into the routine. So we're going to do 10. Okay, that's the breathing done. So let's go into the routine. So remember, you're going to be squeezing each muscle group for 5 seconds. Okay, we're going to start off with the fists. So you're going to squeeze your hands super tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then just let them go limp, just totally relaxed. 15, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, and 1. Okay? And just think about that. How did that feel? Just have a moment in between. Then we're going to move on to the biceps. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring your hand into your shoulder and you're going to squeeze that bicep as hard as you can. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then relax. Totally limp. Relax them out. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, and 1. Good. And then we go into the triceps, so you're going to lock them out and squeeze them out to the side. So if you lay it down, you're going to kind of be in this position, doing your Jesus thing. Squeeze into there, squeezing the tricep. 3, 2, and 1, and then relax. So if you sat up, totally limp arms. If you lay down, just let them lay. We'll be fine. 3, 2, and 1. Now just take a moment again just to feel them. How does it feel? Good? Relaxed? Nice. After that, you're going to start with the face then. So you're going to raise your eyebrows. I've got a pretty decent sized forehead, so you should be able to see this quite well. So you're going to raise your eyebrows and try and narrow the space here. I know you don't really want to, but get wrinkly as you can. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then let them literally just relax down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next, the eyes. So for that one, you're going to squeeze your eyes as tightly together as you possibly can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then open them and just relax it. It's a weird one, that one, isn't it? And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next up is the jaw. So you're going to go slack jaw, but stretch it as far as you can. So 3, 2, and 1, and then just let it come back to position and just relax. If you sat up, you can still let it hang a little bit, but if you lay it down, it's just going to kind of be closed, lips just together. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to be looking to stretch here. So a lot of people have a lot of tightness in the sternocleidomastoids, they're called, because I'm a fancy boy. A lot of it comes from tech time or being on the computer, so we're kind of sat like this all the time. Or in the kitchen, we're cooking, we're like this, like everything. I don't know what that hand movement was. So sorry. But everything's down, so it's all super tight here. So you're going to focus on taking that chin and putting it right up to the ceiling. Stretching up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then just let it come back to normal. 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so shoulders. You're going to go up and squeeze in towards your ears. So try and get that bottom of the ear to touch in the shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. And then just let them go the total opposite way, rounded down for 15. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so for the next one, it's a little bit different. So we're doing the chest, and we're going to use breathing for that one. So we always try and preach breathing into the diaphragm all the time, because that's how we're supposed to breathe. But for the purpose of this, you're going to try and breathe and fill this and try and stretch the rib cage as much as you possibly can. So it's very much and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then big exhale, and just let everything relax for a moment, because why not? What else you got to do? We're chilling. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to the stomach. Okay, so I'd like you to breathe in and squeeze everything in. So bring it really in, really tight, really tight, so you can hardly breathe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then relax. So exhale it out, let everything just relax and melt away as much as you possibly can. 2, and 1. Okay, lower back. So for this one, you're actually going to go again against our usual advice. You're going to arch your back, so you're trying to arc round as much as you can in that lower back. Bring the shoulder over. Should feel a little bit of tension in there, and then hold it there. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then just turn to jelly for a second. If you lay down, just allow the rounding to come back and it to just all relax in that lower back. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just a note on that one. If you feel pain, just ease off a little bit. Okay. Next one is buttocks. Okay, so you're going to squeeze them together as tight as you possibly can. Okay? And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And breathe out and let the muscles just go limp. Just relax. 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Moving on to the thighs. So you're just going to squeeze everything. Don't worry about trying to squeeze a quad or squeeze a hamstring or anything like that. Just lock everything, squeeze everything together. And you might have to, for some of you might feel like you're switching between hamstring and quad, but just keep switching between them. So we're just doing the whole 5 all as one. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then 15 seconds where you just let them go absolutely loose. And again, every time we're doing this, just take stock of how tense it was and then how relaxed it is now. Whether that was tense because you were part of the process for making it tense, or it was already tense to start with, and then you're feeling it kind of ease off a little bit now. Okay, so moving on to the calf. So what you're going to do is you're going to pull your toes up towards you and hold it there. So you should feel a stretch through the back of the calf. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's both feet, by the way. And now let it relax for 15 seconds. So let your feet just flop off. Flop off? Does that work? Yeah, let your feet flop off for a minute. But really, if we think about it, we're trying to get all our muscles to flop off. Okay. Alright. So from there then, we're going to go the opposite way. So with your toes, you're going to curl them away from you. So right down and almost scrunching your toes together at the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So that is all the different muscle groups that we're looking to relax. What I'd like you to do is scan through your body and see if there's anywhere that maybe still feels tense. But on the positive side of that, also scan through your body and think about how relaxed everything feels. And just breathe. So the breathing technique we did at the beginning, where you did the 3 big deep breaths, do that. And then just check everything. How does it feel? How is your neck? Especially for a lot of people. The shoulders for a lot of people. Through the chest for a lot of people. This is all the areas that, especially with office work, we spend a lot of time like this. So they're constantly tight and worked. And then they become a bit pissed off with you, to be honest. Yeah, they get a bit stressed out. And then that just makes them tighter. And then, yeah, then we start to get tension headaches, those kind of things, pain across the back, all sorts. So definitely take, if that's where you have your issues, think about where you do have any other issues and have a little feel and see if you've made any difference in that today. Now what you can do is go back and do it again. So maybe you want to do this 2 or 3 times in a row just to get the full benefits of it. Do what you want. It's not up to me, is it? Enjoy yourself. But I hope that helped you to release some tension. Also works very well with anxiety and just general stress. It's just you checking in with your body and resetting a little bit, which is good for anyone at any time, really. Yeah. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask. If you want to do another round and just chill out, go for it. See you in a bit.